everybody, welcome to Penalty Box. Hope everyone's having a great day. Today we are going to do 8 moves like we normally do, and then have a couple of recovery moves, and then repeat those 8 moves. So we should be done in about 30, maybe 35 minutes today. So glad you're here. If you're new to Penalty Box, so it's an agility training program, and we use this box. Okay, if you don't have one, it's no big deal. Like, it's not absolutely required. But when you come to a live class, when the rec center reopens on weekends, that's when I'll be teaching. Everybody will have a box provided, so no worries there. So we're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna do these 8 moves, recovery moves, and then repeat them. Some of it will be standing, some of it will be on hands and knees, in a plank, whatever. I'll show you modifications for each thing as well. So, okay, here we go. So first move, there's gonna be 3 warm-up moves. The first one is step and reach. So here we go. We're just gonna reach overhead like this and just kind of get our bodies warmed up. And you're basically just trying to find a little bit of a stretch here and trying to get your heart rate up just a little bit. We're gonna do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now, next one is 10 side bends. So hands up here, and we're just gonna bend to the side. So side to side is 1 and 2, and again, we're just kind of loosening up your core, trying to get things a little bit warm because we are going to be moving quite a bit. And there's 5. We're going to do 5 more. Keep going. The bend does not have to be huge. You can just do a little bit of a bend, just wherever it feels good to you. A couple more of these, and then we'll do the last warm-up exercise. 1 more. Done. All right, last warm-up exercise is a roll down. So we're just gonna reach down to our toes slowly, touch, and roll back up. And we're gonna do that 5 times. Okay, here we go. Down, slow, touch where you can. Maybe you can't get to your toes. Today I can, which is kind of a rarity for me. So, but if you can just go to your shins, your knees, whatever. We're just trying to warm up your hamstrings a little bit. You're gonna be using those for sure here in a little while. 1 more. And down. So, my husband's joining me today. This is Kurt. Today's his birthday, you guys, so send him a quick little message. Happy birthday, Kurt. So decided to spend his birthday doing this with us today, so good. All right, first move is gonna be pepper steps. So this is one of my favorite moves. If you have a box or some sort of something on the floor that you're working around, you're just gonna go into the back of it, basically. And you're just gonna pretend like the floor is hot. So you're just gonna go, 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 pick your feet up as fast as you can. Each move is going to be 1 minute, and we'll kind of tell you when you're halfway there, if you have time left, when to quit, obviously. And then also during pepper steps, there'll be a point that I'll say turn, and I just want you to turn your body and just keep running as fast as you can, okay? Get your heart rate up. If you need to slow down, you can just step it, but just do something that gets you moving, okay? Pepper steps, 1 minute, here we go. Just go as quick as you can, up on the balls of your feet, right? Because we don't want your heels smacking the floor. And your arms, they can do what we're doing, right? Just kind of this back and forth. You can do them both at the same time. Like this, you can hold them still. It's kind of just wherever feels good to you. This feels best to me. We're gonna turn. Just keep your feet going. Quick, 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 quick. This should get your heart rate up to start this workout. We're about halfway through this first minute. Keep going, turn back forward. You're breathing. When you're moving this quick, right, the tendency is to kind of breathe quick. You have control over your breath. So deep in, and then blow it all out. Even though you're moving this fast, that is one thing you have control over. We have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice job. Okay, next, if you have a towel, go ahead and lay it just in a line on the floor. We're gonna pull our boxes up into a hurdle. So the nice thing about these boxes is that they lay flat. You can do a hurdle, you can do 2 in a row. Kind of, there's a good variety of things you can do. We're gonna do a crossover hurdle jump. So you're gonna pick up your outside leg and you're gonna jump over the hurdle like that. You're gonna pick it up and jump over the hurdle, okay? This is not a fast move. It is gonna get your heart rate up because we're using big muscles in your legs. If the cross is too much, or the jump rather is too much, just step over, okay? But make sure you pick that knee up to engage your abs. So you're crossing over the front, okay? All right, crossover hurdle jumps, here we go, begin. Your arms kind of go wherever, right? They can help you kind of lift if you go to the front. And again, this is not a super fast move. We want to be safe, but we want to get some plyometrics in there. So that's what this is, right? Plyometrics is just jumping and inevitably getting both feet off the floor at the same time for just a second, right? But that's what gets your heart rate up. We are more than halfway done with this minute. Keep going. You're doing great. Again, the mod, if you need to just step, then step, right? This also loosens up your hips a little bit because we're crossing over. So this move is good for a variety of things. In 5 seconds, we'll move on to the next thing. 2, 1, and done. Good. Okay, flatten your box or go back to just the 4 squares on the floor. Okay, this next one is forward and back. It's a pretty basic penalty box move. So we're gonna start in the back 2 boxes. Forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward, back, back. So your feet are just moving back and forth, okay? Again, as quickly as you can. If running is too much, modify and just step. But push yourself, right? Go as quickly as you can. Whatever version of that move that you're doing, push yourself, okay? Forward and back, 1 minute. Here we go. Again, a little like the pepper steps. Floor is hot, right? We're going back and forth as quickly as we can. Control that breathing. Want to get enough oxygen to your cells to keep moving. One way to kind of quick test that, try to sing the ABCs while you're doing this, right? And see, is it difficult? Can I do it? Do I need to take breaks? That kind of tells you how hard you're working. Keep going. Forward and back, we're more than halfway done. You got this. All right. Arms again. Can be back and forth like this. They can just be forward and back. Whatever feels good to you. All right. We have 10 seconds. You're doing great. Keep it up. Heart rate's getting high. Sweating a little bit. That's what we want, right? All right, and done. Nice job. Okay. Next one is side shuffle with a touch. So this one you're going to do a squat. Shuffle across the back of the box, squat again. So I'm not going to use my box for this one. I'm going to push it forward. And I'm going to stand over here to the side. I'm going to squat, touch, shuffle over, squat, touch, shuffle over, squat, touch. Now, I want to talk about squats for a minute. So this is not a squat. That's a roll down like we did. That's a warm-up move. We're done with that. So a squat is bending where your glutes and your knees are bent, your glutes are lower than your chest, right? That's a squat. If you can't go all the way to the floor, that's okay. Here, shuffle. Here, shuffle. Make sure you switch which arm you're reaching with, okay? Because that'll help give your shoulders some more mobility as well. All right, squat, shuffle, touch. Ready? Go. Keep going, you're doing great. Sometimes people have low back issues. So one of the ways to help that is to put your hand on the opposite leg. So this hand is on my leg to support my low back when I go down in that squat, right? I'm not trying to engage muscles that might be a little weaker. I'll work on them, I'll make them stronger, but in the meantime, you gotta be safe. That's the most important thing. We gotta be safe, and we gotta work hard. So keep going, shuffle. Again, more than halfway done. Breathe. Do not hold your breath during any of this. Good. Remember that mod, you're not going all the way to the floor. You can just squat a little bit. We have 5 seconds. You're doing great. Keep going. 2, 1, and done. Nice job. All right, we're gonna take a quick drink break. So grab some water. Good. You're gonna sweat. You're gonna lose electrolytes, and you need to replace those as we go. So, all right, next we're gonna be in a plank. This is a shoulder tap with a walk. So, I'm just gonna get down to show you. I won't be looking at the camera while I do this. You watch me first, okay? So, Start off to the side, be up in a plank, tap, tap, and then just walk over. Tap, tap, and just walk over. Now, if being up in a plank like that is too much for an entire minute, I totally get it. So, you can be on your knees. Now, if you're on your knees though, I'm gonna turn to the side. I want your body dropped forward like this, right? This is not doing anything. I want you here and just tapping your shoulders the whole time, okay? Otherwise, the rest of us are gonna do plank taps, shoulder taps with a walk. All right, ready? 1 minute and go. Tap, tap, and walk over. Now you'll notice Kurt's doing this on his fists. Helps his wrists get a little bit of a better alignment. So if you have wrist pain, try that. See if it helps alleviate it. Keep walking. If you have to go to the mat at any point, just do it. Down to your knees and just tap your shoulders. We do have one more move that you're going to be in plank, so just be aware of that. It's not for a little bit, but it's coming. Keep going, more than halfway done. You got this. Tap, tap, over, tap, tap. However many steps you want to walk over, 2 or 3 is great. There's no real scripted way to do that. 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay guys, we're gonna stand back up. Give our shoulders a little roll, right? That's a long time to hold yourself up. Okay, so next is what's called an in and out. So in and outs are a straight up agility move, okay? So we're going out and in, just with our feet as quick as we can. Now, I'm using the box. I have pretty long legs, so it's pretty easy for me to get out and in. If you have shorter legs, just go whatever distance feels good to you, okay? If you need to modify, step, 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 step. Okay, just do what feels good to you. Ready? 1 minute, in and out. Go. And breathe. Get control of your breath, right? We're moving quick again. And we're just in plank for a whole minute.
Maybe.
Sometimes you're gonna hit the box, and that's okay. You just jump right back in, or you go behind it. It's not that imperative. So just, the important part here is the movement. So just keep going. We have 2 moves after this, and then we're done with round 1. So halfway done with this move, keep going. You guys can make it, I know you can. You showed up today, you showed up to work hard, burn some calories and make it happen. So that's what we're doing, okay? We have 10 seconds left. You're doing great. Just out, out, in. Step it if you need to. In 3, 2, 1, and done. Good. Okay. Deep breath. Just kind of bring some more oxygen into your cells, okay? All right, next is twists. So, twists are done kind of like a mogul. Any of you that ski, right? You're kind of used to this kind of movement. So, you'll start with 1 foot in, one of the back of the 4 boxes, okay? And then you're just gonna twist your body. So it's all lower body, right? Shoulders are gonna move a little bit, but the goal is really to twist from your waist. Slim all this down, okay? Are you ready? Twist for 1 minute and go. This is a new move for Kurt. Now, we haven't done this one yet. Penalty box, so I kind of like it though. Keep going. Modification. Step, step, step. You're still getting that twist, right? I'm still twisting my lower body, but I just don't have the impact, and that's okay. Keep going. We are halfway done with this minute. Your heart rate's climbing now, I'll tell you. That's what you came to do. I would love some feedback after this workout to see what you guys think. So, put a message up on this video, send me a private message, whatever you want to do, but I would love some feedback. We have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good. Okay guys, last move. Back in a plank. We're gonna do 8 mountain climbers and then 8 knee tucks. Tucks is kind of a, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so you're gonna be down in plank, box or no box, doesn't matter. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is too much in terms of running or being up the whole time. So you can be up and just step it, right? And then when it comes to the knee part, be down on your knees and just pull. Put the other knee down and just pull your knee. You're trying to reach your tricep with your knee. Everybody has different hip flexibility, don't worry. Just do the best you can. So 8 mountain climbers and then 8 side knees, okay? Ready? 1 minute, go. Everyone's gonna go at a little bit of a different pace here. No big deal. I hope you're sweating like we are. I will tell you, mountain climbers are my least favorite exercise, but I know I need to do them because they're effective. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really work on keeping your back flat. It's important. All right, I'm gonna step it for a little bit. All right, my shoulders are getting tired. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 10 seconds, guys. You can do anything for 10 seconds. Because after this, round 1 is done. And you're done. Woo! Nice job. You made it through round 1. So get a drink. We're gonna do those 2 recovery exercises. Woo! And they're each gonna be 30 seconds. And then just wanna let our heart rates come down kind of slow. So keep moving, right? You don't wanna just stop moving after, particularly after doing something on the floor. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the recovery exercises. The first one is front kicks. So just slow. Kick your foot forward, right? And the second one is torso rotation. So hands up, twist. I am picking up the heel I'm turning away from. You do not want your knees to feel this twist. This is about your midsection, not your knees. So, all right. So 30 seconds of front kicks. Ready? Begin. This is just kind of to recover your hamstrings a little bit. And just give your hips a little bit of range of motion. We'll do some of this in the cool down at the end as well. So keep going. Kicks do not need to be high. We just don't want to drop that heart rate all of a sudden, right? We want to keep things kind of steady for now. All right, 2, 1, and done. Okay, torso rotation. So hands up and just twist for 30 seconds. Some nice big deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Just keep going, right? We're just gonna repeat all that. I promise you, in about 15 minutes, we're gonna be done. And then you can go on with the rest of your day. Or you can join us at 2:30 for this class again in Lone Tree, if you wanna come there. So, it's up to you, but we are gonna teach it again at 2:30.
You can see us live in person.
You can, and we'll have a box for you there. Okay, so that was our recovery time. Now, we're gonna do this backwards to repeat, okay? So we're gonna get back on the floor first, get that mountain climber thing over with. If I'm being honest, I'm just being selfish, I want it done. So, we're gonna be on our hands and knees again, 8 mountain climbers, and then those side knees where you're trying to bring it up to touch your tricep, okay? Again, 1 minute, do the modification if you need to. Come on down on your knees and take a big deep breath. We need some oxygen for this one. So, all right, go ahead and get in a plank. Mountain climbers, side knees, 1 minute, go. Not talking a lot during this one, guys, because it's a little bit tougher. So I have to say, keep your back flat. deep breaths if you can. Make noise, whatever you need to do to get through it. 2, 6. All right, I'm switching to the mod. 6, 10 seconds. And done. Nice job, guys. That's one of the tougher ones for sure. Okay, come on up. Next is twists, okay? So remember, we're here, we're just twisting from our low bodies, right? Modification, step, step. You're still getting that twist in. You're just taking out the impact. Take care of your knees first, okay? Twist for 1 minute, let's go. Get your arms pumping, help you burn more calories. Also, sort of reminds you which way you're twisting, right? Control your breath. It's gonna be harder to do in the second round. We're tired, right? But this is what counts. This is the round where the difference is made. Because you're tired and you're still pushing, so good for you. Halfway done. Keep it up. Doing great. Next, we're gonna do another shoulder exercise, and then that'll be done. 10 seconds of twist, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Woo. Deep breath. Burning a lot of energy, that's good. All right, down to our knees again, right? So we're starting off to the side a little bit. We're gonna go up, we're gonna tap, tap, and then walk over, right? Tap, tap, and walk over. Now, remember, modification is down here, knees back a little bit. Drop your abs so you're straight from your head down to your knees, and just tap the whole time. Your shoulders are gonna get a workout, I promise, okay? Just do what's best for you. Push yourself. I know it's round 2, but try to do what you did last time. Okay. Shoulder taps with a walk. Ready? Go. You guys will notice when we're down here, it's a little harder for me to talk. So I'm a little quieter when we're down here. And that's okay. If you want to sympathize with me, remember, try to sing the ABCs while we're doing this. I appreciate that. Keep going. You guys got this. This does not have to be fast movement, right? The walk can be slow. Just take a couple steps over to the side. Taps again. Keep it up. You're doing great. Guys, you only have 15 seconds. You've hung in this long. Stay with it. Do what you can, core tight. This is working your abs way more than you know. And 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, guys, we are done on the floor. Nice job. Okay, whew. So next is in and out. So we're here, right? We're in the bottom 2 squares of the box, or just standing on your floor, right? And we're just out, out, in, as fast as you can go, okay? Modification is stepping. Also, if you feel like you're going too wide, just shorten it up a little bit, right? We're just trying to get that heart rate to burn some calories. Okay, out and in 1 minute. Ready? Go. Pump your arms so you can get more burn. We're having a little trouble with our timer, so we're gonna call it 10 seconds in already. I'll shave that off the timer time. You guys are working hard. You're doing great. Also, and I forgot to mention this in the beginning, if you have a watch that's tracking what you're doing, Kurt and I have Apple Watches, so we just use the high intensity interval training map for this. But if you have another kind of watch, you could use Agility, anything that mimics what we're doing here, and it'll help you know how many calories you're burning specific to you, right? Everybody's heart rate's a little different. Everybody's endurance is a little different. So do what you can. Keep going. Only 15 seconds, and we are halfway done with round 2. I lied. We are done now. I forgot about the 10 seconds. Thank you.
Hey,
Okay, look at that. Done sooner
I'm
than
looking
you
out
thought.
for you guys. Should have gone longer.
All right, so halfway done with round 2, guys. All right, next is a side shuffle with a touch. So remember, actually, we're gonna take a quick little drink break right now. And we have 4 moves left. Cool down and we're done. Keep moving though, right? We're not just standing still. Okay. So remember, we're doing that squat, shuffle over. Now in the shuffle, I don't want you standing all the way up, right? You're gonna squat, kind of stay a little bit low, shuffle over like a crab, squat, shuffle over like a crab. That keeps everything engaged. So your muscles work with extended time under tension, right? So right here, there's no tension, just this little bit of tension here in your glutes and your hamstrings, and that's what we want. You're alternating which hand you touch the floor with, or whichever hand you point to the floor with. Just make sure that squat does not look like this, because that's how you get hurt. Okay, ready, squat with a shuffle, and go. Shuffle over like that little crab, right? You can do little crab hands if you want, if that helps you remember. And it's just 2, 3 little shuffles. We're not like going to the other side of the room, right? Because we want to get in as many squats as we can. That's the important part. Also gives your feet a little bit of a break. Because we still got 3 moves left where we're going to be moving our feet. For sure. We're halfway done with this one, guys. Keep going. You've made it this far. You might be telling yourself, I don't need to do this last round. Not true. You do. And you know why you do? Because you can. And you know you can. And you're going to be proud of yourself. And it's 2 minutes out of your life. It's 2 minutes you're not staring at Facebook. It's 2 minutes you're not staring at the TV. Just put the time in. 4 seconds. And 2, 1, and done. Woo!
Ooh, a burner.
Shake our legs out a little bit. That was a lot. Okay. Next is forward and back. So, this one's a little bit of a break, right? So we're just up, back, back. And you might go a little slower this round than you did the first round. It's okay. Don't worry about that. Your heart rate is up. We're gonna keep it up on a burn. And just work on your endurance, particularly your cardiovascular endurance, right? So, remember the modification? Step, step, as quick as you can, okay? Arms, kind of do whatever you want. Ready? Forward and back, 1 minute, go. Take control of your breath. This is when your breath starts to go a little haywire because we're moving fast. So, right? Get the most oxygen in with those big deep breaths. Don't want anybody to hyperventilate here. It's not our plan. Okay, turn. Just go to the side. Turn back forward. Now, if you can, switch the foot you're leading with. So like I just switched to left lead, which feels really weird for me, but it's good for my brain, right? Working out's not just for your muscles in your body. Our brains need to work. Are we working as hard as we can? Are we kind of not giving up a little bit, but kind of slacking off? What are we doing? We got to check in with ourselves in the middle of these moves. Control our breathing, all those things. 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice job. Okay, crossover jump hurdles. Not gonna lie, guys, I might be stepping this one. We'll see. But remember, we're here. Pick up your foot, jump over and across. Pick up your foot, jump over, okay? Now, mod, step, and restart. And step, sorry, and reset. Okay, so do that for 1 minute. If you don't have a hurdle, you can see here Kurt has a towel on the floor. Just jump over something. But make sure you pick that front leg up. We're not just jumping over like this, right? We want to pick our leg up, engage your abs.
If you're using your kids, make sure you jump high.
Please do.
Corner.
We don't want any liability there, guys. Okay, ready and go. This is so good for your hips, this cross. because when you pull your leg up and cross, it stretches out this outer hip, but also engages your hip flexors to strengthen them and your lower abs. So this move, despite the fact that it's not super fast, and your heart rate might come down a little bit during it, but not a lot, because you're jumping and you're using your biggest muscles in your legs. So keep going, halfway done. You guys, we have 1.5 minutes of this workout left. Do not give up now. Do not, you're worth it. Do not give up. Put in the whole time, okay? And keep in mind, in 2 hours, Kurt and I get to do this again. So, suffer through it with us, will ya? Okay, 10 seconds. You can do it. 5, 4, 3, one more. 2, one more. And 1. There's always one more in you, right? Okay. Believe it or not, guys, last move, pepper steps. This is my favorite. I had a different move written in here, and my son said, Mom, you didn't have pepper steps. And I was like, you're right. We got to do those. So, remember, this is just the floor is hot, okay? Very little movement, just back and forth. Again, on the balls of your feet, trying to get that heart rate up. Really good for your hips because you're moving back and forth quick, okay? Pepper steps, cool down, and we're out. All right, let's go, 1 minute. Arms go back and forth. You can both go back, both go forward, kind of whatever you want, okay? But just keep those feet moving. Go, go, go. We are 15 seconds in. You got this. You've made it this far, right? Guys, remember too, on this site, there are multiple other trainers that are teaching different things, yoga and strength training. All of it is important, right? Kurt and I don't just do penalty box. We lift weights. We do yoga. Flexibility is super important. It just makes you stronger. So check out the other trainers as well and give them a whirl, right? And just have this all as a combo. You can get all your workouts here right now for free with everybody that's doing these on this site. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. You guys, you did it. Awesome job. Way to go. Let's cool down a little bit, okay? Kick this box out of the way. All right. Let's just start with some high knees, right? We do not want that heart rate to just suddenly drop. We got to bring it down slow. Okay. Good. Hope everyone feels good. Hope you feel a little bit winded. That's what you're supposed to feel, right? You're supposed to know that you worked hard. I hope you're a little bit sweaty. Good thing I'm wearing black, that's all I'm saying, because I'm definitely sweating. Okay. All right. Let's do some slow front kicks like we did on the recovery exercises. Just slow and controlled. Good. Again, also good for your hips. Help stretch out your glutes a little bit because we use those a lot. We use them when we're in plank, right? Keep our bodies straight and tight. Obviously use them in squats. Things like pepper steps where you have to engage your hamstrings and your glutes to keep you upright. Okay, let's do some torso rotations, but let's reach. And reach, and reach. Good, reach. Our shoulders worked hard today. We're gonna stretch those last. This is sort of getting them primed for that. You were in plank a lot, and you rocked it. It was awesome. Okay, couple more. And 2, and 1. Good, all right, now, go ahead and grab right here above your elbow and pull your shoulder. Drop it away from your ear. This is not a stretch, right? Drop it away from your ear, pull it across, and hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch. Both shoulders, drop it away from your ear for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Couple roll downs, and then we're done, guys. All the way down. Touch your toes, shins, knees, whatever you can. Come on back up. Make some noise, whatever you need to do. One more. Roll down. And come on back up. All right, guys, you rocked it. Nice job. So we'll be back next week at noon. Check out the other trainers. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks.